always like to pressure early in when I play either race.
So we have Iron Caliber, which is the red turn in the lower left of GSL World 1. And in the lower right, we have Succubus, the Zerg. So we'll see what Succubus does against Iron Caliber.
It should be interesting. Here's a... Oh, he was just a little bit off there, that's all. But normally when I play as Zerg or Terran, I like to hit about a 6 or 7 minute timing against the other race and just see, not necessarily an all-in, but just see how much defense they have. A lot of times you can win pretty early game as against either one of these races as the other.
So Iron Caliber is saying he played on this map before and he's well aware of the map. So that might give him an advantage. We'll soon see. Succubus didn't respond to that.
A little odd, Succubus. He's floating just a little bit of minerals each time here. Not staying on top of his larva like he could at the start of the game. And we see he's sending his scout out now along with Cully Bear's scout going out. See if either one of them find the other player first. Who gets that last scout?
Yeah, and you can see Succubus is just going up with the drone. It's going, looks like the left side first. So it's gonna get out Iron Caliber first. Iron Caliber is getting the top left position first.
Yeah, the good news for Cuddleberry is that he got that supply depot and barracks down before Succubus could get in the base at all. So Succubus is going to be kind of blind here. He's not going to really be able to see behind us. He's going to have to get an Overlord back there to see the gas timing if he really wants to know what Cuddly Bear is doing.
And you can see Succubus also going for his hats first, and then he must have went pool just slightly after because they're very close.
Now, it looks like Succubus could be doing now. It's not the build that I normally do, but a nice 16 hatch, 16 pool, and then you drone behind it. We'll see if he throws what he throws down early, if he sticks on lings and drones, or if he throws down an early Roach Warren and pressures Cuddly Bear now that he knows where he's at, and it's a shorter rush distance. No gas taken, so it looks like Succubus will be deciding to macro this game, and it looks like the same out of Cuddly Bear. No gas is taken.
Cuddly Bear actually in previous tournament that he was in, he's very late on his orbital almost every game. So this is the very first time that I've seen him get his orbital actually this early. To really be honest with you, so we'll see how that really goes. But we have 2 more additional bears coming out. Also the expansion coming out right now. This looks like his Marines are just taking out those extra supply depots that are just in the way. So he can proper wall off. That's why they're there. It's a tournament map. They're designed like that to make it work.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be that typical 3 racks expand. It'll come down. It'll start really SCVing hard. Those 2 lings looks like they could get caught by these Marines, though. We'll see what happens here. It's going to be 2 free lings for Cuddly Bear. Succubus loses both of those. It's a little unfortunate for him. And now he has an SCV and Marines out on the map, and he doesn't know where they're at. So we'll see if he produces. Yep, there you go. He reacts. He produces 4 lings. Now they've seen those 4 Marines and a spine crawler. So should be a good defense and hold these Marines off fairly easily. Still, there's only 1 gas down, and I think Succubus may just maybe accidentally not.
When the charges take out the Obi, but no, it looks like they will be cleaned up by these lings, drones, and the 2 queens. We'll clean up that. So very good defense.
Still, there we go. Succubus finally transferring those drones over to that gas. Now he's picking up another gas here. Probably was wondering why he hadn't had any gas as of yet. Laying down the creep tumor. Might be able to get 1 more out of that queen. Looks like he could if he wanted to get those 2 tumors down, and that's really starts rolling the game for you.
Yep, that'll definitely get your creep spread running that much faster. Looks like it's 3 queens here at the at his natural and one here at the main. So he's going to do that double queen. I think creep tumor. I think is what his plans are. Looks like it.
Yeah, it's the typical 4-queen opening. A lot of times what Terrans will start doing out of this now is they'll triple command center, because you know if there's 4 queens out, not a whole lot of possibility of real early aggression out of the Zerg. So you'll triple command center and just get your economy up and going so strong that the Zerg really is well behind in the mid and late game. Looks like Cuddlebear accidentally supply blocked himself here, though.
And we do have a starport coming out, so no expansion as of yet. No third command center, sorry, coming out as of yet. So he's just probably wanting to saturate. He's very well saturated right now. Looks like his main is fully saturated. His natural is getting there. Not quite. It's getting there. And he is just sending Marine out just to do some... See, there's a third. So his Marine does die, but did get the scouting in necessary that there is no third as of yet.
Yeah, and right now Cuddlebear should know that this is that 4-queen opener that kind of shuts down that Banshee Hellion opener. Looks like he's getting tanks now. This is a bit of a different opening or a different reaction than I would normally see out of Terrans, but this creep spread pretty soon here is going to start really growing exponentially.
You have to be careful that you know when you engage, or you always have to make sure that creep is not within too much, because that could be very deadly. That makes the lings run 50% faster. Makes actually every your unit run 50% faster. Gives them bonuses. So it's just dangerous. You just don't want to fight in creep. Just a bad
exactly
thing. Especially with speedlings. That does.
And I'm kind of surprised that Succubus is not. If he was managing those live creep tumors just a little bit better, this creep spread would be just really be growing rapidly. But he's not quite on that yet. He's trying to get his third up and running. Probably just a little preoccupied at the moment.
Yeah, I do say the third is halfway done right now. You can see Evolution Chamber is down already. The Spire is up as well, and building this as well. It looks like a macro hatch in the main, which is kind of weird. Going for his melee, Terran's going for his +1. And a third command center coming out for Terran as well, so he's definitely saying, okay, no aggression as of yet, so why not macro?
Right, and this is actually just a little late. I'm a little surprised that he's just now expanding into that third, because this is going to be the point where in this 4-queen opener that the Zerg actually is able to start really producing units, and you can see he's producing those mutas. He's going to start doing damage, and he's got these Marines in here. They're backed up perfectly. Nice pickup though. He's now he's got the scouting information he needs. He's seen those mutas. He's seen the Banelings. He's seen the Zerglings. He knows what he's up against. But it could just be too late because he didn't get that third expansion, and he's not going to be able to produce the units fast enough that he needs to.
Oh, there goes that medevac and the Marines. But he knows that there's mutas out there now, so now a yes respond very quickly. You have to get Thor's missile turrets. Missile turrets are coming up as of now. The meters are going to come in. They're going to do harassment. So.
Yep, and as you can see, they're already taking out that supply depot. Here comes the missile turret down, but right now his Marine's vastly out of position. It looks like he's trying for a base race. I don't really know what he's thinking here.
Yeah, and those mutas are just going to town right now. They can take out your tech structures very, very, very quickly. Why is he moving out to a serve when there are mutas like right there?
I am asking myself the same question, especially when he's now moving that command center away from the defense of his Marines. Those Marines pushing into the third. The tank's there too. They're going to get completely surrounded, and here comes the Banelings. They're going to take out those Marines. Down goes that tank. Oh, but it looks like there might be enough here to take out this third and prevent him from expanding once again.
Take out that third. So he did take out the third, but we do have to. Did the mutas now? They didn't destroy that base. Looked like the Marines did save it. but a lot of damage to that third command center right now.
The only problem is there's now 54 lings coming out right now.
Wow.
He's just going to rebuild that hatchery.
And I don't think Cuddle Bear's anywhere in the position right now to even deal with that many lings. He's got one tank, not really much of a wall per se, so this could be danger. Third,
Right, he's got 22 Marines. He's got that bunker, but if those lings stream across with those mutas, he is going to be in big trouble here.
The speedlings are very, very quick, especially if they're on creep, and I think he just morphed in Balings. Yeah, he's morphing in Balings as well. Looks to be about 7 Balings. Sorry.
Cuddle Bear definitely ahead in this in the income tab right now, but he really needs to be careful, because if he needs to take this high ground, hopefully he sieges up. If he doesn't siege up, that tank's going to go down, and so are those Marines. It's going to be big trouble for him. He's going to go down here, and this could be spelling the end of him right here. He's got nice micro, though, beautifully done, trying to get away from those Banelings. Those Zerglings going to take out that tank, but those Marines still survive, and he defended that attack beautifully. Now he's got this third up and running. This income is going to be vastly superior to Succubus.
And we do have another Baling bus incoming, it looks like it, and more lings, so Cuddle Bear needs to get some Marines over there quickly. He needs to start streaming units.
And it looks like he does. He's got a lot of Marines queued up. He's supply blocked right now, but oh, here comes the Baneling Mutabust again. All these Marines are going to get surrounded. This is going to be huge trouble, because down... Oh boy, it's just so much damage
And
from those Banelings.
there probably goes the Marines, the SCVs as well. I can't see the SCVs surviving that.
No, right now it looks like Succubus. He's all in right now. He's definitely pushing the pace. Lift off. Here he goes. He's just gonna sacrifice that command center and try and get those mutas to fly into those missile turrets, but down it goes as well. This could be big trouble here.
Yeah, and
There's
that
those
command
Marines.
center is burning right now. He needs to fix it, repair it, do something with it, or else it'll blow up. So we'll keep an eye on that.
And it looks like behind that attack, Succubus has decided he's just going to macro. He did the damage that he wants to do. He has so many lings and so many Banelings out there. He's just going to stream back into that second and take it out and expand on his own third. This could be spelling the end of Cuddly Bear here.
And Cuddle Bear is not, he does have a 4th command center. Wow. A little bit greedy. That could come back to haunt him unless that's his planetary. No, it's not. It's an orbital. So, but he has really no real supply wall defense. No defense here. Lings could just run by. He has 1 tank. That's it. Not really enough.
Yeah, it looks like maybe he's gonna get that 4th just to start mule dropping, just to try and get his economy up. I mean, Cuddly Bear, he is producing Marines by the 6th, so he could have a very strong Marine force here. But only problem with that is that he's facing Ling, Baneling, Muta, which just tears Marines apart.
And you can see he's getting terrain plating as well. So he's got 1-1 on the tanks, and he's getting 2-2 on his Marines. So he might be able to survive this, but still deadly.
Well, right now he's on 2 base, and he may be facing a 4 base Zerg here. So this he really needs to pressure right now, especially before these infestors get out. Once these infestors get out, it's going to make his biomass almost useless.
Now he is pushing, looks like, towards where the Zerg originally put their third. A lot of Banelings are there, and you have to remember he's got Baneling speed as well.
Exactly, and Baneling speed on creep, it's just going to be awfully...
It's deadly. Yeah, Terran doesn't want to push in on that creep. Zerg knows he's there.
He looks like he's split, and he's going to try and probably attack from both sides. Oh, beautifully done targeting those Banelings down. If he can get some more of those Banelings down and push those Marines up and in there. Here's a drop on the 4th also of Succubus. Cuddly Bear trying to multitask here.
Yeah.
We'll see if he can get it.
We'll see if that 4th will go down. Some lings are coming in, and the Banelings that will be cleaned up. But
Very nicely picked up.
Oh, it did lower 1. Yeah, okay, he's doing that one Marine a piece there, trying to actually get friendly fire, which is actually kind of smart.
And here comes these Marines pushing in. Oh, but look at those infestors. Those infestors are there and ready to fungal at a moment's notice. This is going to be really hard for him to be able to push in.
And he needs some more tanks. He's got +1/+1, so he's able to, but that fungal is really hurting him.
Exactly. And oh, and there's going to be a lot of Marines going down here. Oh my goodness. Goodbye, Bioforce.
Yeah, that's why you got to be careful of. Now, wouldn't Banshees be good in this situation or no?
Banshees probably would be good to focus down those infestors, but right now he's building bio against what basically hard counters bio. That's why I was surprised he stuck with those Marines as long as he has.
And it looks like Caliber did get his third back up and running. He's got his fourth over here. It's not landed as of yet. So maybe there must be a burrow of bailing or something there, is there?
I don't believe there is. He may just have forgotten about it. I don't know, to be honest with you, but there's so many infestors right here, so many banelings. Oh, he's taking out those infestors with the tanks, doing a beautiful job. Taking out those banelings as well. He's got the high ground, and that's where he wants those tanks. He wants them on the high ground. He wants to take out those infestors. Here, he's pushing in with the medevacs. He's going to see if he can catch some of these infestors. And wisely, that Zerg moves back onto the creep where he wants to be.
Yeah, creep makes the infestors move faster as well. So you definitely want to keep everything on the creep. That favors Zerg. Looks like Terran's going to do a drop. We have 3 medevacs full. Probably going for the 4th again, I would assume. This could change it. And that hatch is almost dead as well. So it really wouldn't take very much for the Marines to really get it. If that's what his plan is.
I'm a little surprised that Cubby Bear's letting all these...
A double drop. Kind of interesting. So he's going to take out that hatchery for sure. It's also doing a drop in the main, I believe.
It looks like, and he also has to notice right now that all these SCVs that he has in his main are inactive, and he just needs to get them over to that 4th and up in front of him. Oh my goodness, look at all these units moving out. So many Zerglings, so many Banelings, so many infestors. This is really going to be very difficult to stop.
But the infestation pit just got taken down, so there's not going to be any more infestors right now. He's just got the Marines here. He's lifted them up. So he did take out...
He is going to need to lift this command center in a hurry, otherwise it's going to go down. Those Banelings and Zerglings are going to take it out.
Took out the mules, unfortunately. That's...
And oh boy, this is going to be GG right here.
I can't see...
He is... All these Banelings going to take out this tank. All these Zerglings. He's lifting his stuff up here, but it's just going to be so much. And it's going to come down to a base race here, but he's got spine crawlers here. And those fungal growths, oh, he's just going to massacre that Bioforce. These tanks setting up, but I'm just thinking it's too little too late.
I don't know. It looks like Terran might be... It does take out that 3rd as well. So Terran is pushing while he is in trouble back at his main. So his main is under severe pressure right now. He's got several infestors, Banelings, Zerglings just taking out. I'm not sure what Terran can really do at this point.
Yeah, he is definitely... This is definitely 100% a base race, but he's just falling behind. He just doesn't have the defense, and the force that he's facing is just hard countering him completely. And all these Zerglings are going to stream back and clean up those tanks, and it's just going to be game over for him. And here comes those Zerglings, and down goes these tanks, and we should see the GG coming out of Cuddly Bear relatively soon here, I would think. These infestors are just going to get a couple fungal growths on all these SCVs, and down they will go.
He does have a lot of medevacs here for what, 4 Marines, 3 Marines? So it can stand up all day long with that many medevacs. But unfortunately 3 Marines cannot take out that much.
No, and you see all these Zerglings, they're just going to stream across the map. They should just take out each base, and then he'll know that there's one hidden base left. But right now, unfortunately for our Terran player, this is a GG.
Yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't have uh, enough production buildings, and Zerg's not going to take whatever he has left out.
Surprised Cuddly Bear still hasn't given it to GG. Get fight until that very last second. He does not want to lose. Completely understandable, but it looks like it just may be too little, too late here. And this right here is the exact reason that you want to get that triple command early, so that you have all the production capabilities in that middle and late game.
Yeah, especially where he went for that, like you were saying there, he went for that early queen defense, so you knew you were not going to see much, and Iron Caliber is calling the GG right now. He is realizing he has really nothing left to do at this point. But he hasn't quit yet, so... But he really can't come back, so I'm not really sure what's going on here. Bear is saying he thinks he can come back, but I don't know how. He's got no production buildings, and as soon as Zerg finds out where his base is...
Yeah, this is...
Yeah, I mean, Zergs are, but he's mined out as well, so he really doesn't have much mining going on except for at one base, so Zerg is able to keep mining. Terran does have lots of money that he could spend. Now, why put the CC way over here? Why not back over there or up there or somewhere? Or unless he just wants to make it hard for Zerg. The Lings are just running around trying to find out where the bases are going, where the base is. Pardon my expression. We have 5 racks here. Terran's back in the Stone Age right now. Has absolutely no tech whatsoever. And
this right here will definitely be the GG. With these 2 supply depots going down and supply blocking him, this will definitely, or
yeah.
I should say, should definitely shut him down, especially now that this Zerg is on 90 food basically against the 29.
And those 3 tanks, well, 3 factories are going to go down, and the 2 barracks. So I thought they were all barracks, but unfortunately they weren't. I guess he had lots of gas, so he could build them. They're dead. There's absolutely no way those factories are going to survive. They're just going to blow up in the sky. Watch as they blow. There she blows, as they say. Now, Terran has a lot of medevacs sitting over here just doing absolutely nothing. He's got 10 medevacs. He's still not calling the GG yet. 2 more factories are up. And this Terran just does not want to quit.
Yeah, I think soon he'll realize just how far behind he is when he sees these mutas, and he sees just everything that is basically...
Unfortunately, those Lings are just saying, okay, I know where you are, so you're not going far. The Speedlings can find you wherever you go, and we have Zerg in the 5th base, so this is definitely GG. It's just a matter of time. Once the meters are, that's GG right there. And we also have the fire base upgrade as well, so that'll make the meters even that much more tougher.
Exactly, and Succubus continuing to macro up, even though he knows this game's done. He knows that as soon as he takes this command center out, he's gonna, or he probably thinks he should see Cuddly Bear being revealed, but little does he know Cuddly Bear's down here. He's stockpiling a little bit more of an army.
Succubus is saying, Oh my goodness, I gotta go around the map and try to find him. But absolutely no real defense against mutas here. So this is GG for sure. There's absolutely no defense from mutas at all.
Nope, and these mutas, they'll find this fairly quickly. These Zerglings are so fast, they'll run around, they'll find it, and that'll be that.
Yeah, speedlings are a very useful unit. Very useful. And mutas are good too. Good map control. Seeing where are you? Where are you? You can't hide forever.
As soon as he sees these mutas, I'm sure that he'll give the GG. He sees these Zerglings. The Zerglings are going to get cooked by these Hellions, but it's not even going to matter because these mutas are going to come in here and say goodnight.
Yeah. It's got no defense against mutas. None at all. No Marines, and that's GG. And the mutas take out the economy first. Why not? I wonder, can you dance with mutas?
He probably feels like it after having to search the entire map and continually take these things down. Oh, here's a Thor coming out, interestingly.
Oh, okay, well, that one Thor's not gonna do anything against that many mutas, though. All he did, I think he magic boxed it. I'm not sure. Nine kill the bear side, and that's the GG. Really should have been over probably about 5 to 10 minutes ago. But Terran just did not want to quit. Understandable. Nobody wants to lose, I don't think. I think when it comes to tournaments, just people just think, okay, well, until I GG, there's really no point. All right.